Going from SuccessMaker to progress monitoring graphs, a simple skill useful for everyone. The purpose of what we're doing is to create progress monitoring graphs for SuccessMaker. SuccessMaker is the intervention that's being used in most of the schools. If you're using another intervention, you can also use that and put that data in. We're going to open up SuccessMaker first. So pull it up, look on the screen up here to see what the site is. Put in your login and password, or you can use mine. You need to have a group and a student in your group so that you'll have something to look at. To get a group, click on Students at the top center, and below it will come up Performance, Roster, and Group. Click on Group. Then click on Action, and once the screen has expanded, plus at the top. Make and name your group, then click Done. Now, then you need to get a student. To put a student in your group, click on the wheel at the top left of the page, choose a grade that you're interested in, and then click Action. Once it's expanded out, click on the student you want and they'll turn golden, and then plus at the top. And then add to your group. Whatever you called your group, put them into your group and then click Done. Now, click on that student now that you see it at the top left under your group, and they should be colored golden. Then, the bottom of the page, click on Run a Report and click on Student Performance right above that, and click the Run button just to your right. Up will pop two reports. The reading report first. This is what your report will look like. You get a page with some tables on it, like below. Your student has a placed date. You'll look at this date first because it will be the first date on your Excel table. And then you'll create data for each week from that. This date for this place date is 8/21/17. So the next one would be 8/28. Our IP level is the next thing you're going to look at, and for reading it was 4. And this will be your first data point. Now, after you've gotten these, remember what they are, and let's create a series of data points. Now we need to get some more data points. We already said that you have your first date, 8/21, and you know they're going to be weekly monitoring 7 days apart, so they'd be 8/21, 8/28, 9/4, etc. Now, click on Reading above Student Performance. Let's just do one by one. Let's do reading first. We'll do the whole math parts next. Now, go back to Student Performance at the bottom left and click on it, and then click, instead of Student Performance this time, click Cumulative Performance near the top of the list. Then, in the center of the screen, you see None, Student, and Student Name. Below these are two buttons, All Dates and Select Date Range. You're going to click on right in front of Select Date Range. It will give you two places to put in a date. In the first one, you're always going to put in 08/21/2017. In the second one, we're going to first put in 08/28/2017. That's your second date. Notice, you must make these two numbers, and then 4 numbers, or SuccessMaker won't take your date. Then you click on Run, and you'll get another reading sheet with the same start date, but the first week as the second date. Okay, so we clicked on Run because what we're trying to do is find other data points a week apart. So you look over here. We went from 8/21 to 8/28. We still have the same initial start point. The IP level was 4, but now we have an end date range level of 4.01. The new reading point is 4.01, only a 0.01 increase, not too much. So now we need to make our Excel file for your reading and math SuccessMaker data. So everybody go back to the Excel file that you already did. Okay, once again, you still have your Excel file that we made earlier when we did our progress monitoring graphs. Now, let's look down here. You could call this something by clicking in there and putting in regular date. But we want to do SuccessMaker also. So let's go ahead and click on this plus down here, which gives us a new page. Click on that one and call it SuccessMaker or SuccessMaker First Quarter. Go to that, go back to the regular screen, and let's add some dates. Once you click on the regular data screen, click on the big A up here. Then hit Control C. That will copy this entire column. Click on the SuccessMaker button, SuccessMaker screen. Put your cursor in the first 1A box, or where student name will become, and click Control V. All these old dates that we had already worked with pop up. Okay, you have copied this in here, but now you want the real dates. So you copied column A from that first table that we had made. Now we need the real dates. We had talked about how the first one was 8/21, and we noticed that it had a level of 4. And then 7 days from that would be 8/28, and we saw that that was 4.01. The dates after that would be 9/4, 9/11, 9/18, 9/25. So everybody, let's put in these dates 7 days apart. Let me know when you've gotten down to 10/16. Okay, everybody has those dates in there? Okay, now let's go ahead and put in the points before. We can also put SuccessMaker up here, but then put in the 4 for 8/21 and 4.01 for 8/28. That's because we opened up SuccessMaker and we have our date range from 8/21 to 8/28, and we saw that it was 4.01. So we put that in. What is the next point? Anybody tell me what the next point's going to be? Okay, how did you find it? What we did, what they just told us, was they clicked on SuccessMaker on student performance, they had reading highlighted, they went to cumulative performance, put in the date range, put 8/21, and went to 9/4 for the second date. They clicked run, and you got this, which shows that his IP was 4, but now he's on 4.03, so that's our next point. And we see that it was 8/21 to 9/4. You're going to repeat this for the other dates, right? Let's put in that third data point, 4.03, and go ahead and do that. Everybody, make sure you have your 4.03. Now, what if we also started up on our math? The math may not start on the same day. The student might finish those tests on different days. So, click on reading on your left there, which is in golden now. Make it lose its color, and click on the math, which will make it golden. Then, cumulative performance, and date range, and put in 8/31 to 9/7. Notice our start date is 8/31, where he had a 5.80, and we go to the next date, which is 9/7, and he has a 5.86, so we went from 5.8 to 5.86. Everybody put that in your table and fix the rest of the dates in your table to be 7 days apart. Then repeat for the other dates. Go ahead, everyone go to both reading and math and put in the next few data points for each. Remember, math started on a different date, 8/31. Reading started on 8/21. All right, who's done? We've put in the dates, and you might call these SuccessMaker reading, SuccessMaker math, but now we need to put in our goal. Our goal could be the grade level that you're in. It could be set by the teacher. It could be something set in the IEP. Or it could go from like 5 to 6 or 9 to 10, making it a line that's not horizontal but at an angle. But go ahead, put those in, put your goal here, and set your goal. Let's say that this goal, since he's in 9th grade, is on 9. Okay, then let's make a graph. Before, if you remember, we clicked on reading here. We dragged it across to 3 columns and down to as many dates as are filled in. Once you have it clicked on, then hit Control-C, hit Insert, go to the line graphs, click on that, and up comes your chart. And there it is. But you want to put in a name, and like before, we click on the chart title, and we might call this SuccessMaker Reading Progress Monitoring. Okay? Everybody do that. And once you've got that nice chart, you might want to put it somewhere. In fact, I put one right here in SuccessMaker by clicking on the top, Control-C, and then coming over here, and I could go ahead and put Control-V, but that would make it black and red and orange. Or I can click on the I can go up to Edit, click on the far right, and paste box, and click on that one, which will make it look like what it started out as, looking like this. So, what have we done? I've shown you not only how to make a progress monitoring graph, but how to do it in SuccessMaker, and where you would go in SuccessMaker to get the dates and the points that you need to make it. So that's just how easy it is. So if you need progress, SuccessMaker, or regular progress monitoring graphs, you can use these techniques. Go ahead, and then you can put them into documents, you can put them into charts, you can put them into evaluations, or anything you want. And it's just that easy.